The National Human Rights Commission says it has received 1,147 escalating instances of human rights abuses across Nigeria, including the Federal Capital Territory in the month of January. The senior advisor to the Executive Secretary of the Commission, Hilary Ogbonna, who made this known during his inaugural edition of the Human Rights Dashboard and Observatory, said out of 1,147 cases of human rights violation received across Nigeria in January, domestic violence is a leading issue, with 528 cases reported. The report.
Revealing the statistics of human rights violations across Nigeria, the senior advisor to the Executive Secretary of Human Rights Commission, Hilary Ogbonna, expressed dismay as the North Central Zone topping the charts for rights violations, with Abuja alone registering 382 out of 1,147 complaints received by the Commission in January. Ogbonna lamented that these figures only represented a fraction of the actual violations, as many incidents went unreported.
Across geopolitical zones, the total of human rights violations occurred largely in the North Central. And of course, this is because of Abuja. Abuja has, in terms of per capita, individual geographical bodies, Abuja has a total of 382 out of the 1,147 human rights violations across Nigeria. Abuja records 382. Then this is followed by the Northwest, and then the Northeast, and then the South-South, Southeast, and the Southwest. Southwest is the least.
Highlighting the prevalence of domestic violence across the country, Ogbonna said cases of wife battery, rape, child abandonment, and assault topped the list of rights violations, followed by surge in kidnappings, targeting children and young individuals in Nigeria.
The highest level of domestic violence, we have it in the Northwest. This, of course, is followed by the North Central in domestic violence with 86, and then the South-South with 75, the Northeast with 66. For domestic violence, which I told you is the more than 60% of what we have, actually 528. It constitutes wife battery, violence on wives, rape, child abandonment, and assault. These are on the increase across Nigeria, and I think this calls for concern. Then under state actor, we have largely the Nigerian police force in terms of violation of human rights, followed slightly by the military, the civil defense, the road safety, and customs. But largely the Nigerian police force. In terms of non-state actors, the violations occurred by Boko Haram, ISWAP, bandits, ESN, militias, private security. Kidnappings across Nigeria increased in the month under review. Children and young people have become soft targets. And we are almost going back to the Chibok days, where schools are targeted and children are kidnapped, are becoming victims of kidnapping, whether at home or in the school.
The dashboard, according to Ogbonna, serves as a monthly analytical tool and graphical representation of the human rights landscape in Nigeria. He underscored that the Human Rights Observatory was established for monitoring, reporting, and analyzing human rights violations across the country, as well as documenting and disseminating complaints. Imefonokun, reporting for Clever News.